And the Israel-Hamas war far from over as the fighting in Gaza intensifies. Tensions grow among New Yorkers who have already picked a side.
In this week's episode of Street Soldiers, Lisa Evers takes a closer look at how community leaders here are striving for peace.
Long-simmering conflicts and grievances are intensifying as the Israel-Hamas war goes on. The tensions in the Middle East are being felt here in the U.S. and are fueling a sharp rise in antisemitic and Islamophobic threats. In some instances, authorities say they've led to hate crimes against Jews and Muslims. Now leaders on both sides are speaking out and urging peace as the only way forward. Pro-Israel demonstrations and pro-Palestinian protests are happening in many places. The deeply disturbing images of destruction and death from the Israel-Hamas war dominate the news headlines. They're also on alerts and news feeds on our phones, making it feel personal. It's more intense for Jews and Muslims and can trigger their pain, opening up wounds from the past that have never fully healed. For the Jewish community, it's the 6 million victims of the Holocaust and the fear it could happen again.
It really touches a fear, a nerve, a place inside of you that's hard to really wrap your mind around. So the brutality and the inhumanness of what happened there, well, that really shook us.
For Palestinians who are mostly Muslim, it's decades of frustration about not having their own nation and the lives lost in border battles and bombings.
There has never ever been an issue that is so near and dear to the Muslims in my lifetime as the issue of Palestine.
Here in the U.S., law enforcement agencies say there's been a sharp rise in hate crimes since October 7th. Social media threats against both Jews and Muslims are up by more than 400% for each group, according to New York Governor Kathy Hochul, who is calling on social media companies to do more.
We're creating strategies, first time ever, to help identify hate at the source and prevent crimes before they occur.
But there are signs of hope. Rabbi Bob Kaplan and Sheikh Musa Drama are prominent leaders, equally committed to bringing peace to every community. They're friends and have traveled together to Israel to set an example of how Jews and Muslims can coexist in peace with mutual respect. Now they're focusing on bringing Muslim and Jewish students together for open and honest dialogues.
We have to step back, pull upon that resilience, deal with our trauma, and move our community forward, fully understanding that not everything is going to be all right, but we're going to make it through.
We have to sit down with them, we have to listen to them, and we have to reason with them, no matter how wrong they are, no matter how wrong of a side they support, but we have to find a way where we can sit down and reason with them, because the Palestinian issue will not move away from the hearts of the Muslims.
In the current climate, intense emotions can ignite heated conversations. Communication is key, whether in a group or individual setting, says clinical psychologist and Touro University professor Dr. Jeff Gardier. He shares this advice for us to use in our own daily lives.
Acknowledge what the person is saying, ask them why they feel the way that they do, and then ask for the time for you to express what it is that you're feeling. But by the end of it, you can agree to agree or agree to disagree.
We'll have much more of this important conversation on the next episode of Street Soldiers. I hope you'll join us Friday night right after the 10 o'clock news. I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.